Behind this interior door handle there is a cover. You can take a pick. There is a little cutaway where you can grab underneath it and slide that off. There's some clips. Now we can take this trim piece off, use a trim tool, just try to get underneath here and just pry it out. And it just slides off. Now there's 3 screws. You're going to use a Torx driver, a T30 right there, and right there. Take those 3 screws out. You can use a magnet to get that last bolt out, nut, screw. Ready? Do it again. Ready? You can use a magnet to get that last screw out. Now there's going to be some clips, some push pins all the way around the perimeter of the door panel. Just use a trim tool. You can start at the bottom. There is a little gap right in the middle here. You might have to use a combination of trim tools. And if you want to, you can take this little button off. You have to roll the window down, and from the back side there's a little clip. You can pry that clip out with a straight blade screwdriver. But you don't necessarily have to take that off. The door panel will slide over it. And then underneath this trim right here, pop that out. Slide the door panel out. And slide it up. There we go. And there's a cable right here. You have to remove that cable. It goes to the door handle. Just use a small screwdriver. There's 2 little ears that you have to push down. Or you can use some needle nose pliers also. Alright, slide that out. Slide the cable with the ball end out. These are those little clips that you're going to push down with the screwdriver. If you put a little pressure on it as you're pulling it out, you can push one down and then push the other one down. Then disconnect the electrical connector right here. This is a little safety tab. Just pull down on that, push down on the connector, little lock. There's 2 push pins right here underneath this foam pad, or above this foam pad. Just use a trim tool, get under these 2 push pins, and just try to slide this off. Try not to break the foam pad. Now we can take this vapor barrier off. If you want to, you can use a knife and just cut some of the adhesive. Might make it easier to remove, or just try to peel it. Might have to get some new adhesive when you put it on. For the most part, it should stick to itself. Good. At this point, you can turn the key on, and we're going to reconnect the window switch because I want to lower that window. And there's a screw right here, and there's a screw that's going to be behind this little access panel, so try to lower the window right about there. Then you're going to disconnect the connector and turn the key back off. I'll take this little cover off right here. You can just use a pick. And then take a 10mm socket. Take this bolt out right here. And the one that goes through that hole. Now the window should be loose. You can just grab the window and just slide it all the way up. It makes it easier if you have an assistant to hold the window while you tape the window, or vice versa, and just make sure the window is clean so the tape actually sticks to it. Now we can disconnect the electric motor. Just take a small screwdriver, disconnect the connector, and we're going to take this plug off. Just use a pick tool, just get this plug out. Then you can access a bolt right there. Take a 10mm socket, take this bolt out, take this nut off, and then there's another bolt at the bottom. All 10mm. Might have to use a magnet to get that one out. And just grab the regulator and motor. Take the last nut off. Slide it out, just like that. Now take the new window regulator and motor and just slide it in position. Line that stud up, get that nut started. And get the bottom bolt started. And get the top one started. And once you get them all started, then you can go back and snug them down. And then take the connector, plug the connector in. Now I'm just going to wire tie this wire just so it doesn't get caught in the mechanism at all. Just so it's out of the way. And just trim the excess. And now turn the key on again and reconnect the switch, the window switch. Now I'm just going to lower this down just so I can access it through that hole there. Now disconnect the window switch again and turn the key off. Now grab underneath and hold the window. You should be able to take the tape off and slide the window down. And line it up with the bracket on the regulator. There is a couple hooks that should hold it in place. Now take those two bolts and get them started. Right there, and through the access hole. And just tighten those bolts up. That's good. Now we can take these plugs, put this one back in. And it's the same on the top. And slide the vapor shield in place. Take this foam pad, line it up, and push the push pins back in. And reconnect the connector for the window switch. And lock it down. And take the cable for the door handle. Slide it in right there. Slide the ball in. And lock it in place, just like that. Then you can take the lock rod and we'll line this up. Again, if you wanted to take that off, you could, but you don't need to. And just slide it in position, just like that. Now you want to clamp the top part of the door panel into the door first. Make sure that's all lined up. That's good. And line the push pins up on the back side. Once those are lined up, you can just push the door, push the panel back on. That's good. Now take the 3 screws, line those back up, and tighten them down. Now take this trim piece, line it up. and snap it down, and take this cover, line it in position, and lock it down.